Hello allemaal. Failed. Dutch driver's license exam. Was sad. Cried sometimes. It was hard. But then I did it. And now I'm going to share my secrets with you so you can be successful like me. I passed the Dutch driving license theory exam 2 days ago on Friday, and it was my third attempt, and it was not fun to fail 2 times. And I also have many friends that have passed on their first attempt. So this video is intended for what you can do to significantly increase your chances of being successful on your first attempt, because I got tips. So let's start. There's nothing here. Okay, so there is a site. It is theoryexamen.nl. I will put some photos here or somewhere, and there you can see like lots of topics that is included in the exam, like trailer, distance and speed, driver, numbers and facts, so on and so on. So go to the site, buy 1 week premium for 12 euros, actually 12.95 euros, and in each topic you should get at least 70% in order to pass on your first attempt. So 3 of my friends, they just worked on this site and they were at least completed each topic at least 70%. So this is one thing, and I did the same thing. I completed on my first attempt each topic here for like 60%, and I failed with 1 question from knowledge on my first attempt. So on my second attempt, I just bought it 3 days after my first attempt, and I completed this site 80%, and I still failed, this time from insight with 1 question again. And at that point I was frustrated, I was really angry, but there was nothing to do. So on my third attempt I did something else, and I will show you that as well. There is another site, theory/examen.training, and there you can get only theory exams, 1 exam for 1 euro, and I got 5 theory exams there for 5 euros just before my driving license theory exam. And on this site the questions were much more like the real exam itself. So if you complete the first site, like at least 70% of each topic, maybe 80%, you still have a great chance to fail from the exam. But it is not about you, it's about Dutch driving license theory exam. It is really difficult. It competes with Japan. They share like they're famous for being the most difficult theory exams in the world. And but don't be sad if you fail. It's normal, and it is really up to luck at one point, because I failed with 1 question on my first 2 attempts, and I literally did not learn anything more on my third attempt. I just saw more variety of questions on the second site, on the second website. So, and I also have like 20 pages of notes. If you are interested, I can share with you. Just comment about it and I will upload a drive file. One more thing, Dutch driving license exam is difficult and 40% of people fails on their first attempt, or 40% of people are successful on their first attempt. So there is also one more thing. Just before you enter the exam room, like when you enter the building, there is an ID check and you get a number, and then you put everything into your locker. Then you wait for some time, like 5 or 10 minutes, depending on how early you came there. And then on the second gate, right before you enter the exam room, there is another checkpoint. And there, on my first 2 attempts, I was like a moron there. I was just there. Yeah, I'm just going to take the test, whatever, how hard can it be? Yeah, okay. Don't be a moron there. On my 3rd attempt, I greeted the woman with a smile and she made the same. Maybe I'm just bullshitting, but think about my advice as well. Just before you enter the exam room, be nice there. Smile to people, and you worked so hard. You can fail as well, it's okay. You're trying, you're doing your best, and those people there, they're also doing their best, so be nice to them. I think this is important. I'm not saying that it is going to help you pass the exam, but it is something good. Do it. So leave a comment if you want my notes. These are all English. I took the exam in English. I'm not originally from the Netherlands, and it is hard to pass the exam on your first try because you don't have the insight about the traffic in the Netherlands. You don't know the roads. I don't know about the road. I don't know about the traffic rules that much, like a Netherlander, like a Dutch person. For example, they give you a picture of a road and they ask, can a speed pedelec or a Segway ride in this road? And you have no idea about what speed pedelec or a Segway is and what that road is about. I mean, of course it can, like it's a road, right? No, it's not like that. There are different roads for every vehicle in this country. There are different rules for every vehicle, every road users, and you must take into account everything you see on the road, and it is difficult. For example, one other question, in these sites you saw that it is important to give way to vulnerable road users, and vulnerable road users are like disabled people. And in the exam, I was in a street with a lot of buildings. It was a built-in within built-up area. They say earth zone, which pedestrians or children may walk on the street or on the road. And there was a person with a carriage. He was not able to walk as other people, and he was vulnerable. And the question was, must you always give priority to the vulnerable people? So in the website it says you should, but the question was, must you? And I have no idea. Probably it was my second exam. I don't still know about it, but I can say you must always give priority to vulnerable road users, but if they are on a pedestrian crossing, not on pavements, for example. And the question was, the vulnerable road user was in the pavement, trying to get in the road where there is no pedestrian crossing. And the question was, must you give way to this person? Like, instinctly, I said, oh yeah, I should, because he needs more help than I do. He needs more support, and I should say yes maybe, but I don't know the answer to this question. So work hard, fail as much as you can before you take the test, before you take the real test on these websites, and take that €5, 5 tests at theory maybe slash, I don't know, examen.training website. It is the most closest one to the real license exam here. So I wish this video helped you. It took me like 2 weeks to get this license, to pass this license exam, and I wish you could do it better. See you.